So I've been channeling conscious freedom for the past couple of days now. Channeling the infinite consciousness. And deja vu is simply just remembering. All thought is simply just remembering. All dreams are real. They are not manifested in this reality, they're manifested in a parallel reality. Okay. Then we take Illuminati, the light bringer. 666. Alright, so the light bringer is the bringing of the fifth dimension. The Illuminati is simply a group of people that have the understanding that the world already ended. We're currently in heaven. This is the fifth dimension. We're in the new heaven. What is heaven? A place where you are allowed to manifest your perfect reality, your perfect home, your perfect lawn, your perfect knickknacks, whatever you want is going to be your dream reality in heaven. So basically, heaven is a place you manifest. Okay? 666 is actually what, the Fibonacci sequence? The spiral? The point of manifestation? It's funny, you make so much fear behind one specific word. No one would ever make that connection. So all reality is a manifestation of reality. Now those spiritual people like myself who volunteered to come back down to this dimension, the problem with this dimension currently is that it's manifesting too much negative decay. What manifests as negative decay? Well, humanity's power of thought manifests as reality by controlling quantum reality. It controls the physical reality. So thoughts that are charged with the appropriate type of energy are manifested. And if the collective reality is manifesting more division, then this creates negative decay. The world united works at 100% like a brain, but divided individually, it still has unique parts, functioning energy, but it's constantly being polluted by the collective aura of the individuals, of the collective consciousness, or really the collective that's tapping in to consciousness, what people would call universal energy. All right, so it makes sense. I mean, really think about it. Ponder this shit. It makes sense that actually, if we create reality, and heaven's a place you create reality, there's plenty of ancient history that's carbon dated to be very old. Maybe remnants, proof of an apocalypse. If the mind is just a collective of thoughts, who's to say what day you're born? If I put memories in your mind that's 20 years old and woke you up, would you think you were just born? Or would you think you're a 20-year-old with memories of 20 years? I remember this being my ninth restart. Knife time. The planet has restarted. Because the collective negative decay got too bad, too infectious to other parallel realities. To prevent that, it restarts. Now just think, if this is actually heaven, and everybody got on the same page, which you call worldwide awakening, it's okay to have individualism, but it's not okay to be alone. You're part of a collective that affects you spiritually, mentally, and physically. The more you divide yourself on any three categories, the more you become divided. The more divided you are, the less influence and experience you have of the ability to manifest. Everybody's a god. Everybody can manifest. Everybody does. Most can't control it. Most feed into the existence they are and manifest that reality. They say they choose not to have this reality, but it's irrelevant. What matters is the energy transaction between their conscious thought and quantum reality. The transaction is what guarantees the outcome. And the host is programmed to behave a certain way, while this soul that's now in the host is trying to force the whole host to behave in a different manner, which is 100% possible because the soul has full control over the manual controls of the system. However, the soul and the current conscious state must be in coexistence to each other, friendly to each other, to be able to alter the AI perspective, rewrite the code of the host, and be able to apply infinite consciousness to the host through the soul force, through that membrane, that thin layer of interdimensional space. Conscious freedom is not just something I believe in. It's my faith. It's my hope. It's my belief. 100%. It's infinite knowledge. Never have to pick up a book kind of scenario. Infinite wisdom. Always have experience of unknown scenarios. Day-to-day man life, they can't comprehend that. And they need to go to school. You would believe how much insane knowledge I have and how little schooling I have. And you can say it's life experience. But if you knew me, I pull shit out of a hat. In reality, I'm just channeling consciousness, a collective consciousness. Even though we're divided, even people are divided, my particular trait of ability allows us not to be divided, which puts me in a higher state to experience, or really puts the host in a higher state to experience a higher flow of connection, which evolves the brain, activates dormant brain synapses that evolve the brain to experience higher vibration and frequency and be more in tune with the original ability to control quantum reality as you want, not as your host has been programmed to control your energy to do so. I mean, if you really ponder this perspective, it would explain everything. Keep mankind divided, only a few stay in power. I mean, real power. Money's not power. Jewels not power. Manifestation, that's real power. It's actually the very being, the very existence, the very essence of the soul. An energy transaction of quantum reality. Positive, negative, protonic, electronic. Not electronic, electron. See, man knew they can control the quantum reality. Why else would there be so many scientists not only aware of that reality, but they did everything to seek out the scientific knowledge of this variable. They say it was just a possibility, a theory that they proved real. What made you go so earnestly to prove a theory correct? Who's really paying the bills? Who's really controlling the scenario? Knowing exactly what's happening allows you to have more fluent control over the different perspectives and ratios that manifest reality, like spiritualities and religions and personal beliefs and collective beliefs. And man, the thing is, humans have manifested if they only know. What we need to do is get conscious freedom. We need to get Empath Nation up and running. We need a place where the collective us not only can live, but heal people, make a good profit, start a philosophy that becomes part of the world known, a philosophy everybody can join, a spiritual truth, how to reconnect with the old and the new, how to save the world. That souls can ascend again. People like me don't have to come back to this dimension. I prefer the 7th dimension. It's a little more fun. But hey, to each their own. All right, everybody. You check me out on Facebook. Doc True at Facebook. Empathic Psychobiology. I've been blogging for a couple years now. I think anything you read on my page will give you a real ponder, real think. It would be a real game changer to provide new perceptions. Now, that's what you're looking for? Check me out. I don't post as much as everybody else because I don't really care for this. But if I had a team of people that would assist in the process, it'll make things easier because I really don't like it. Not a fan of it. I can think of a million conversations I wish I recorded and shared to you guys. But the fact of the matter is, man, it's just my programming prevents me from getting my knowledge out there, so I'm trying. You know, I only help certain individuals throughout the world. And a few apprentices that I have, I'm really proud of. They really have game changed their lives and their realities. Some of them might even be one day in position of power, which, you know, it's just really proud to see that I'm always fucking right. You know, I'm not egotistic about it, but, you know, it's just like every time it's bearing witness to a reality I've known since I was like 5. You know, we all want that proof, that desire to know what's real and what's not. Conscious freedom gives you that, man. You awaken your mind, you awaken your brain to experience the higher vibrational frequencies. You experience being an empathic. We begin to experience what you call psychic abilities, and really this is all natural. You're in heaven. We're manifesting reality. We need to wake the fuck up and make a better reality before it restarts again. Shit. Something's definitely changed. I was supposed to die in 2018. I was ready for it, but I didn't. So I believe there's somewhere of a timeline shift is what I believe I felt. Right on the original timeline. Which coexists with the perspective of Mandela effect, which it's a whole nother variation of manifestation there. Alright, later guys.